When we meditate on the scriptures and possibly contemplate with them, it's very important that we frame what we're doing properly. Otherwise, the direction of our meditation, of our contemplation, will not be accurate. So what is today's great feast? We might call it the Annunciation, but that's an impersonal term. We're not told who's announcing to whom, just the Annunciation, a fact, an event. We might call it, as we did for a long time, the Annunciation of the Blessed Virgin Mary, or the Annunciation to Mary. But central to our salvation is not Mary, but Jesus Christ. So to frame our meditation in terms of the Annunciation might be an impoverishment, and even to frame it in terms of the Annunciation of Mary or to Mary might not quite be such a good focus, which is why today it's not called any of those two things, but today's feast is the Annunciation of the Lord. Change your frame, you change your thinking. Today's great feast, then, is momentous. It affects the whole of reality and the whole of time. It marks the beginning of the conception of Jesus Christ, Son of God and true man. The unique presence of two natures, divine and human, in one person. The one who brings the message is the angel Gabriel. An angel is not God. An angel is not human. The angel, who is neither God nor human, brings the message about the one who will be God and human. Change the frame, you change the meditation, the contemplation. And Mary is graced into the freedom of her consent, step by step. There are three moments in today's gospel. Each takes Mary a step further into the freedom of her consent to God's gracious plan. The angel Gabriel comes to Mary and says in those famous words, "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you." She is greatly troubled and starts to question what this might mean. From the start, then, Mary's part in this momentous moment that changes all time and history is not that of a cut-out figure, some kind of stooge or puppet. She's troubled, she questions. the angel speaks again, explaining more. Mary questions him. How can this be? No stooge, no puppet, nothing mechanical in human freedom, even when so close to God. And then the angel explains again, and Mary gives in freedom her consent. So much for us to meditate, so much for us to contemplate. Today used to be known as Lady Day, 25th of March, and it was the beginning of a year. It was New Year's Day for a long time. A new beginning for all of reality and for all of humanity. And we see it distilled as this angel who's not God, who's not human, comes to bring this wonderful news to a human being, to the woman Mary, of what God is bringing about with her free consent. And at the heart of it all is Jesus Christ, fully God, fully human. Today then is the Annunciation of the Lord.